Do you know the procurement strategy of your key account? From my point of view, this is one of the key questions we need to ask ourselves as part of the account plan and the account analysis. Why? I would like to share two stories with you. Number one, you are already the supplier number one. You are the preferred partner of choice, and your share of business, your share of wallet is about 70%, 70. The key question is, do you still have some growth potential? If the customer would grow, everything would be fine, yes. But let's assume the customer would just, let's say, be in a flat business position. Do you really have some growth potential? If there's a certain procurement policy, procurement strategy in place saying we always go for a dual vendor approach, and our preferred partner of choice never gets more than 60% of business, this might even lead to the situation that your business might even go down because the customer would like to give more to your key competitor and less to you, just to balance these two suppliers a little bit better. Scenario number two, or example number two, it happened to one of my customers here in Germany. They were asked by a customer for a quote, and then let's say the supplier submitted the quote. It was worth 50,000 euros. And it was all about hardware, software, and some services. Now, the guy here in Germany, on the customer side, he said, wow, fantastic solution, really matches my requirements, it fulfills my needs, everything is perfect. Wow, I'm impressed. Unfortunately, the value of the quote is above 25,000, and therefore I need the approval from the headquarters. And the headquarters is located in the US. Just guess what happened? The supplier was in a pretty good relationship to the local subsidiary here in Germany. Everything was great, but he was lacking the relationships into the headquarters. His key competitor was lacking the relationship on the local side, but he was in a pretty good relationship on headquarters level. You could imagine already the results. Ultimately, it didn't lead to any single sales euro. Why? At the end of the day, they never got the approval from headquarters. If you would be aware of the procurement strategy, you could, let's say, design your quotations, your offers, according to the sourcing strategy. Saying, wow, I design one quote being worth 25,000 euros and just consists of, let's say, hardware and software. And I do have a separate quote just for services being worth again 25,000 euros, and then the local guy would be able to sign it. That's it. So, procurement strategy, what is it all about? What's about, let's say, multiple vendor approach or single vendor approach? Do they have, what's about headquarter power? Do they have central procurement power? Is there a guy in the headquarter being able to sign a frame contract, and do they have the power to force all the subsidiaries on the globe saying you have to use that supplier? Or do you just need to get the approval from headquarter, the listing from headquarter, but the, let's say, the buying procedure is done in the countries? What is about a lead buyer concept? Do they use any kind of lead buyer concept, global sourcing? Do they have any global purchasing management teams in place? Maybe they even do have a sourcing strategy defined in the company, but they don't live that. What's about the balance between headquarters and local subsidiaries? So what do you know about the procurement strategy? That's the question of the day. Again, from my point of view, it needs to be part of every single key account plan as part of the account analysis. It's a key and core element. And therefore, the last question of the video is what do you know about the procurement strategy of your key account? See you soon. Bye-bye.